Hey y'all, Laura, Peaks for Pounds. Thanks for tuning in. I'm out for a little hike here at a local park near my house. It's called the Gregory Park. Really pretty park here in the Lowcountry, as we call it. Right near the marshes and the tributaries here off of the Ogeechee River. This is a cool place. See, the Gregory, tell you a little bit of why it's named J.F. Gregory. This used to be a rice plantation. Down here where I live in low country of South Georgia, there were rice plantations back in the day. And this was one of them. Well, at one point, it was purchased by none other than Henry Ford. Henry Ford used to have a winter home down here in Georgia. And he lived right here in Richmond Hill. Now, he set up his own private residence here and became what's part of what we call the Henry Ford plantation. Anyhow, long story short, J.F. Gregory Park was named after the foreman that worked for Henry Ford. J.F. Gregory was his foreman on the Henry Ford estate property. So it's a real nice little park, nice walk, pretty flat, not a lot of elevation here in southern Georgia, but it's a nice walk. So we're gonna go around the wetlands trail, hike around the marsh here, and you can hear trains right next to a railroad track. I believe it just runs right down into Savannah. I'll have to look that one up, but lots to see. So let's go out for a little walk at J.F. Gregory Park, Richmond Hill, Georgia. This is the Ogeechee River. It runs right here along the park. This river, it's a pretty long river. I want to say it's about almost 300 miles long. It runs from the Piedmont region of Georgia, which is not where I was at in the mountains, but not too far south of Atlanta. And it comes all the way down here, and the mouth of it ends at the Atlantic Ocean. Beautiful part of this country, here in the low areas of Georgia, South Carolina. The Ogeechee and all the tributaries, like this canal right here off of it. All this. Look how pretty this is. It played a really big role in that rice cultivation I was telling you about, because they could get the irrigation off of the river. It's just a really cool area. We've got the tidal plains, so the tides, as they come in and out, it changes the levels, and see all kinds of really neat wildlife down here. The trail's going to continue this way. These pistachios are one of my favorite snacks on trail, especially on a hot day or when I'm sweating a lot, like I am right now. These little shelled pistachios, these ones are the sea salt and vinegar. Love them. All right, there's somebody put down some bird seed for birds. The squirrels found this. I don't know, but these mysterious stumps are loaded with, it looks like bird seed out of a bird feeder. Who knows the mysteries? I do know there are some very happy squirrels around here, though. And yet, we have more. The trail provides. That's what we call a skink. I'll bite the hell out of you. Not poisonous, that I know of. Crazy. It's interesting, I mentioned that this property used to all belong to Henry Ford. Before I lived in the Savannah area, I lived in the Detroit, Michigan area. Gosh, 14 years ago now. And who knew that such a big presence there, inspiration in Detroit of Henry Ford, would have also had some imprint down here on where I live, the Savannah, Georgia area. In particular, the town I live in, Richmond Hill. It's kind of funny how life happens that way, and sometimes history follows you. But here I am. And I'll tell you one thing about this area. As absolutely beautiful as it is, man, in the summer it's hotter than heck. It took me quite a few years to get used to the summers of South Georgia, South coastal Georgia. I wouldn't give it up though. As much as I still love the North and Michigan and got friends and family up that way, y'all can keep your winters. Down here we have maybe 6 weeks at the most. Probably less, a few weeks of cold weather, but we got pretty moderate temperatures throughout. Just a couple months in the summer. It makes hiking kind of challenging in the humidity, but it sure is beautiful. It's well worth the trade-off. So let's keep exploring this trail here in the wetlands along the Ogeechee River. What do y'all think? Well, there you have it, J.F. Gregory Park, Richmond Hill, Georgia. Thanks for tuning in and exploring this very beautiful and unique trail with me. And I encourage you, if you guys have parks like this nearby or any type of parks, just to get out and explore, go on a little adventure. It's all about getting up, getting out, getting moving, and just taking that next step. So if you like what you see and you want to follow the rest of my adventures, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, stick with me. I'm going somewhere.